Hello students, welcome back to video tutorial class Dorong College e-learning platform. Today's video is meant for BSc BA 3rd semester SCC students, subject mathematics, paper combinatorics and graph theory. Today in this video we will discuss the 4 cube problem. It's a very interesting problem in graph theory. Let's begin. 4 cubes problem is an interesting recreational puzzle which concerns 4 cubes whose faces are colored red, blue, green and yellow. Here these cubes are depicted in flattened out form. Cube 1, cube 2, cube 3, cube 4 are considered here. The problem is to pile the cubes on top of each other so that all 4 colors appear on each side of the resulting stack. So let's see here. Here R is the top of the cube. And then next R is the bottom of the cube. Again B, that is the blue color, is the back of the cube. Here R means red, Y yellow, G green, B blue as colors are depicted. Here again next R, it is the left of the cube. Y is the front of the cube. And then G, that is green color, is the right of the cube. So top, bottom, front, back, left, right. So the cube is depicted in this way. Here I am trying to show you a model so that you can imagine the problem. So I have got a flattened cube that I have drawn in a paper and have cut it down, and then I have got a box which looks like the shape of a cube, and I have put the Y, it is the yellow color, at the front. Then the red color goes to my right hand, green color goes to my left hand, that is left, and the blue B, that is the blue color, goes to the back of the cube, that is the back of the cube, it's the blue color. And then the top, the red color goes to the top, and the next red goes to the bottom of the cube. So in this way, 4 different cubes with different color arrangements are considered for the problem, for the 4 cube problem. Here see, cube 2. In the cube 2, the red color is at the top and yellow color at the bottom, green color at the back of the cube, and then the yellow color at the front of the cube. Red color is to the left of the cube, and the B, that is the blue color, is right of the cube. So similarly for the other cubes, cube 3 and cube 4, all the color arrangements are done. Top, bottom, left, right, front, back. So for solving the 4 cube problem, we draw different graphs for each cube. We draw graphs for each cube. Cube 1, cube 2, cube 3, cube 4. So in the step 1, we draw graphs for each cube. So how we draw the graphs? Let us try to know that. For drawing the graphs, we will consider pairs, left and right pair, top and bottom pair, and front and back pair. Okay, first let us take the left and right. In the left there is red color, and in the right that there is green color. So we will join the vertices red and green. Okay, similarly for the next we will consider front and back pair. Okay, in the front yellow color, and in the back of cube 1 is the blue color. So we will join the vertices yellow and blue. Again, what is left out? Top and bottom. Top is red color, bottom is also red color. So the red color is joined to itself, so it forms a loop. The same vertex is again joined to itself, loop. So this completes the graph of cube 1. Okay, now similarly we will draw graphs for the other 3 cubes. Cube 2, a trial and error approach to this problem is inadvisable. Okay, since there are many thousands of different ways of stacking the cubes. So now let's proceed to the graph of cube 2. Green and yellow is joined. Green is the back and yellow is the front, so front and back. Then left, right, red and blue. So left is red, right is blue, red and blue we have joined. Next top and bottom, that is red and yellow. So we will join the vertices red and yellow, and this completes the graph of cube 2. Similarly, the same way we will draw graphs for cube 3. Let's see the cube 3. What is there in cube 3? So in the cube 3, the left color is blue, right is red. Red color is on the right. So we will join the vertices blue and red, that is RB. Again, we will check top and bottom. Top is green color, bottom is also green color, so green goes to green. It is the same vertex, goes to the same vertex itself, that is a loop. After this, what is left out? Front and back. Okay, blue color is in the front and yellow at the back. So we will join B and Y to complete the graph of cube 3. So here B and Y is joined. This completes the graph of cube 3. Now cube 4. Similarly, cube 4, top and bottom. Top is blue, bottom is yellow. So BY, blue and yellow. Next, we will go to the cube 4 where green left and right is the red color. So G and R, green and red, left and right color, red and green. Okay, left and right vertex. Then front and back. Front is yellow and at the back we have green color. So yellow and green is joined, which completes the graph of cube 4. In this way, the step 1 is completed. What we have done in the step 1, we have drawn graphs of each cube, that is the 4 cube, cube 1, cube 2, cube 3, cube 4, joining their vertices of different colors, red, blue, green, yellow. Now we will proceed to step 2. So in step 2, what we will draw a complete graph, a single graph, considering all the graphs of all the 4 cubes. So cube 1 has a graph, cube 2 has a graph, cube 3 has a graph, cube 4 have also a graph. So we will combine these 4 graphs in step 2. So let's see here. First, red is connected to red itself, it is a loop. So it comes from, that loop comes from where? Cube 1. So we'll mention it as 1. That loop comes from the cube 1. It is connected to itself. Then we RG, red is connected to green. Okay. The red vertex is connected to the green vertex and it also comes from the cube 1. So we will name it as 1. Similarly, BY, B vertex is connected to Y. We'll connect the B and Y vertices and we will name it as 1 since it comes from the cube 1. So next again we will consider cube 2. In the cube 2, red is connected to blue. So we will join here red and blue vertices and we will name it as 2 since it comes from cube 2. Again we will see red and yellow. Similarly, red and yellow will be joined and it will be named as 2 as it comes from cube 2. And one more, we have green and yellow. Yeah, so we will join green and yellow and we will name it as 2 as it comes from cube 2. So we have considered cube 2 for drawing the graph in step 2. Now we will go to cube 3. In cube 3, let's see, red and blue is connected. So we will also connect here red and the blue vertices and we will name it as 3 as it comes from the cube 3. Then we will see what's more is there. Blue and yellow. BY, blue and yellow from 3. and then we have a loop. In the loop, the green vertices is joined to itself. So here also we will draw a loop on the green vertex and we'll name it as tree. So in this way, the graph of cube 3 is also completed for step 2. Now cube 4, red and green, and we will name it as 4. It comes from cube 4. Green and yellow, similarly green and yellow we will join multiple edge 4, and then again blue and yellow. Here also it's a multiple edge, so we will join blue and yellow vertices and name it as 4. So this completes the step 2, which we have completed with the graphs of cube 1, cube 2, cube 3 and cube 4 of step 1. Now let's proceed to step 3 of the 4 cube problem. In this step 3, we will draw subgraphs considering the complete graph of step 2. So here we will draw two subgraphs considering the front and back pair and the left and right pair. Here our primary concern is with opposite pairs of faces, and that we must decide for each cube which two of the three opposite pairs should appear on the sides of the stack. That's our concern. Okay, let's proceed to step 3 to draw subgraphs of the opposite pairs, front and back, left and right. So in step 2, we have got two edges. We have got two edges from cube 1 and one loop from the cube 1. We have red and green edge and blue and yellow edge. So let us consider a blue and yellow edge from cube 1. For cube 2, let us consider green and yellow. We are going accordingly. Then for red and green, let's see, red and green we have 1 and 4. But we have already considered the edge 1, edge from cube 1. So we will not consider that. So we will, for red and green, we will consider the edge 4. So we will join the vertices red and green for edge 4. As 1 is already taken. One edge is already taken for blue and yellow. So we will not take red and green for 1. Means each edge occurs only once. For red and blue, now next for red and blue we have 3 and 2. We have edge 2 and 3, but we have already considered the edge 2 for green and yellow, so we can't repeat. So we will take 3, the edge 3 for red and blue. So in this way the subgraph for front and back pair is completed, where each edge is occurring only once. Now for the next one, left and right. Now let's consider red and green for 1, because we have already considered blue and yellow for front and back. So red and green for left and right from cube 1. For 2, let us consider red and blue. We are going accordingly. So red and blue, we will consider edge 2, that is from cube 2. For blue and yellow, we can't consider 1 because we have already considered 1. We can consider both 3 and 4, but let us go serially, okay? So we'll take 3. We can also take 4, but again for green and yellow we don't have 3 option. We don't have option of edge 3 from cube 3. So we will take blue and yellow for 3, and for green and yellow we will take the multiple edge 4. So in this way the next subgraph is also completed for the pair left and right. With the help of step 2, we have completed the step 3 of drawing subgraphs. Okay, now after this we will proceed to step 4, that is the last step of the 4 cube problem. Here you see we have stacked the cubes, 4 cubes on top of each other. So before proceeding to step 4, remember one thing. In step 3, every edge of the subgraph occurs only once for each pair, okay? So for front and back, we have considered the blue and yellow pair of edge. So blue and yellow edge. So for the left and right, we have considered the red and green edge. Similarly, for the edge 2, 3, 4 from cube 2, cube 3, cube 4 respectively. Every edge is occurring only once from each cube. Okay, now let's proceed to cube 4. So these cubes are stacked on top of each other. So before going to the outcome, let us see how we have got that colors arrangements. Okay, front, back, left, right. Here you see for left and right, let us consider first left and right. So red and green, first cube, from first cube we have red and green color. Okay, from first cube we have red and green color, that edge is joined. So from left and right, for left let us consider the red color, and for green let us consider the right color. You can also consider green for the left one, left face of the cube, and red for the right face of the cube. But let us consider left red color and right face of the cube green color. Now edge 2, red and blue. We have red and blue color. Left, we are considering the left and right, the second subgraph. Okay, so red and blue is the color from cube 2, but the red color already occurs in the left face, so we can't place the red color again in the left face, so we will place the red color in the right face of the cube. So in the left face the blue color will come, and in the right face the red color will come from the edge 2 of cube 2. Again from 3, blue and yellow. Similarly, blue color already occurs in the left face, so we cannot place the blue color again in the left face, so we will place the blue color in the right and yellow in the left. Similarly, for the fourth edge, green and as yellow. It is already yellow cannot there, be placed in the left face. So we will place the green in the left face and yellow in the right face. That completes the pair of left and right. Now we proceed to front and back. For front and back, first edge blue and yellow. We will place the blue in the back and yellow in the front. We can also place blue in the front and yellow for the back face, but let's put yellow front and blue back. Now for the second edge, that is from cube 2, green and yellow, we shall put green for the back face because yellow already present for the front face, so yellow will go to the back face and green for the front face. Similarly, for red and green, fourth cube, from the fourth edge, whatever you say, so green already present for the front face, so it will go to the back face, green will go to the back face and red will come to the front face. Red front face, green for the back face. And the last but not the least, red and blue. Okay, the red already exists in the front face, so for the back face it will go and blue will be placed in the front face. This completes the step 4 of the 4 cubes problem, where we have piled the 4 cubes on top of each other so that all 4 colors appear on each side of the resulting stack. There are different problems based on this 4 cubes problem, and we can solve that problems by step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 that we did here. That is by constructing graphs, complete graphs, subgraphs, and then we stack the 4 cubes on top of each other as shown in step 4. This completes the problem. Hope you have understood the 4 cubes problem and found it a very interesting problem. Thank you for watching.